Hi Peanuts, it's Teacher Hannah. I am back with the third chapter of the Avengers Storybook collection. This one is called Friend or Foe, and it looks like it's about Hawkeye. Clint Barton and his brother Barney grew up in an orphanage. Life was not always easy for the brothers, but at least they had each other. One of their favorite things to do was make up stories about being superheroes. The two spent hours at the playground wearing capes and masks and pretending to save the world from villains. When they were older, the boys left the orphanage and set out to explore the world. On their travels, they passed a traveling circus. It piqued their interest. "Remember how we dreamed about joining the circus? This is our chance," Clint said to his brother. "Maybe they need help," Barney exclaimed. As it turned out, the circus did need workers. The brothers quickly learned many jobs. Barney enjoyed helping out behind the curtain, while Clint took advantage of his skill with a bow and arrow to become a headlining act. Clint's stage name was Hawkeye, the world's greatest marksman. He was the star performer. Hawkeye's popularity made the circus very successful. People traveled from far away just to see his act. One night Hawkeye saw a light in the box office. He was shocked to see another performer, the swordsman, stealing money. "What are you doing?" asked Hawkeye. The swordsman pushed Hawkeye and ran off. Hawkeye aimed his arrow at the swordsman, but he couldn't bring himself to hurt the thief. The other people in the circus were upset that Hawkeye hadn't stopped the swordsman. They asked him to leave. With nowhere else to go, Hawkeye started performing at a beachfront carnival. One day an explosion rocked the roller coaster. The riders were stuck on it and in danger of falling off. Hawkeye wanted to help. Looking at the sky, Hawkeye saw a red and gold streak. It was the Invincible Iron Man. The armored Avenger had arrived just in time to catch the falling ride and help the riders to safety. Watching Iron Man, Hawkeye realized that he wanted to help people too. That night, Hawkeye made a costume of his own. He also created a variety of special arrows. "I'm not just Hawkeye the performer," he said as he sewed on the last stitches of his costume. "I'm Hawkeye the superhero." The next day, Hawkeye was walking past a jewelry store when an alarm went off. A moment later, a man ran out carrying a bag. This was Hawkeye's chance. He pointed his bow at the thief, who dropped the bag and fled. Hawkeye picked up the bag to take it back into the store. Just then the police surrounded him. They thought he was the robber. Suddenly Iron Man appeared. He thought Hawkeye was guilty too. Iron Man fired a repulsor ray at Hawkeye, but the archer was too fast. He jumped out of the way and shot an arrow at the superhero. The arrow bounced off Iron Man's armor and exploded in a puff of smoke. Now Iron Man was getting angry. He fired another blast at Hawkeye, and again Hawkeye jumped out of the way. Hawkeye quickly grabbed an arrow from his quiver and fired an electrified net at the Avenger. Iron Man was trapped. Hawkeye knew he only had seconds to explain himself. "I don't want to fight," he said. "I'm not the jewel thief. I was trying to stop the thief. I wanted to be a superhero like you." Just then the other Avengers arrived. Hawkeye knew he couldn't fight them all, and he surrendered. "Wait," Iron Man commanded. "Don't hurt this man. He's innocent. I just heard over my armor's radio that the police have caught the real thief." Hawkeye helped Iron Man out of the net, and the two heroes shook hands. "You did a great job today," Iron Man said. "I want you to meet the Avengers. I think you'd make a great addition to our team." Hawkeye could hardly believe it. His childhood dream had come true. Not only was he a superhero, he was now one of the mighty Avengers. All right, in the next video, I will read Falcon Earns His Wings. All right, I love you all so much. I hope you have a good day. Bye.